Hey yo, welcome to another episode of You Had to Be There podcast, where we discuss everything football, sports, music, movies, cereal, and your mama. I'm your boy Bobs.
Boy, Easy, man. What's going on, man?
It's a bittersweet type of day.
Yeah, it's very bittersweet. First and foremost, though, got to get it out the way. Steelers did their numbers.
They got 9-8.
Didn't give Mike Tomlin a lose. What?
No,
From 2-6?
No, that's a crazy journey, crazy climb, crazy. No one thought they was going to do that. At least the professionals out there,
the media.
Yeah, those talking heads. None of them gave credit. Shoot, not even Ryan Clark gave him credit to go above 500.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ryan Clark. That's why you wasn't allowed in Denver, bitch ass nigga.
Don't. He gave up his body in pieces.
He should have gave his body up in Denver.
He wasn't allowed. What if he to his credit, he wanted to go. The story is Mike Tomlin stopped him.
Right.
You cool in my book, RC.
Right.
I'm with you. We like the same height. I was undrafted too. Never drafted me.
Bills did their numbers. Shout out to Bills. Oh yeah, we have to spend a special shout out. Damar Hamlin, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure. Shout out for real, man. You know what I mean? That was scary, bro. I called it.
Oh yeah, the heart. Yeah,
bro. The weight. Look,
everybody was saying, I was saying he got knocked out. I wasn't even considering the fact there was a cardiac issue until he said something.
I called him on the phone, and he was like, "Man, yeah, he just got hit hard." I'm like, "Nah, bro. If you look at the play, you know what I mean? There was no head to chest, nothing. It was." Dude hit him in the chest, you know what I mean? And something's going on with his heart, man. Like, you know what I mean? It was definitely cardiac related. And I was right. I was definitely right. So, you know what I mean? Prayers out to you. You know what I mean? Prayers out to your family. It's crazy because I live around the McKees Rocks area. And, you know what I mean? You were definitely a staple in that area. You know what I mean? Like, you got a little league here. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Shout out to you for real. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Bills did their numbers today.
Bills did it. They handled business. They took care of business. It's them goddamn Jets.
The Jets organization. I hope all y'all get herpes and monkeypox at the same time.
Hope they get all the animal flus. Bird flu, swine flu, mad cow disease.
Got possibly top 5, top 6. I even say 7 wide receiver.
I want them to get West Nile virus.
I hope all y'all throw up on each other.
I hope you got itchy booty disease. Like every time you're in public, you have to scratch your booty. Like you can't stop it. I hope you get that.
Eczema the asshole. That's some bullshit.
Hey, yo.
That is some First of all field goals. All field goals. Now, mind you, they were the backups. We get it. But, bruh.
Backups are pros, too.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's on scholarship. Everybody getting paid to play.
Facts.
And it looked like no one on the Jets came to play.
At all.
Flacco, we needed you one time. There's one time we needed you, Flacco. What you do? You fold like origami. Like,
and the crazy is we let your bitch ass win the Super Bowl one time.
That was a favor to Ray because he was on the way out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He happened to be there for the ride. We needed you one time, Joe. Hey, yo, Joe, you left Pitt for Delaware. We don't like you. You owed us. Joe. You owed us.
You look like an Elden Ring character. You look tarnished. You ever see a nigga that never has money to smoke weed? He just be around. That's Joe Flacco.
Yeah, look, he won't even roll. He won't even help roll, man.
The type of nigga that be around and want to smoke everybody's shit, have everybody pay for snacks, knowing damn well he got food stamps in his pocket.
And then he leave early. I hate that dude, man. That's Joe, man. Like,
I hate Joe Flacco,
Trash.
yo. You're trash. You are tarnished.
You couldn't do nothing. You can't do nothing right for Pittsburgh.
Nothing. You can't do nothing right for yourself.
Ugh.
You're at the Jets.
Yeah, who does that? That's where football careers go to die. The New York
Your
Jets.
Jets.
That's
Yeah.
why they play in New Jersey, because they don't want them in New York.
Damn. Damn. Y'all do play in New Jersey, huh? Damn. Okay, so since they're the fake New York, do they play in Newark?
East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Okay, so that's outside of Newark.
Yeah, that's like the toilet from New York. It's just like, it comes out and it goes right there.
Rutherford, the poop goes in through Newark and drops out from Jersey City.
And Philly gets a splash. Yep, y'all caught strays too. You know what I'm saying? Look what the Eagles doing this year. I don't care. Philly. It's toilet water. Matter of fact, y'all not even the whole toilet. Y'all are toilet splash.
Yeah. Facts.
From Jersey.
And the craziest part is, see, people don't even notice, but before the 70s, before there was AFC and NFC, we were part of the Eagles.
That is right. They did have that.
The merger.
Yeah.
And we were called the Philadelphia Steagles.
I remember that. There's still merch out there that says it. You can look it up. You can find the Steagles.
But this
you
is why
the Steagles.
This is why we ain't with
That's
your bitch
true.
ass no more. Nick Foles wins your Super Bowl for you. That just says it all about your, about your corporation.
Oh, for sure, Foley.
Because at the end of the day, we was pulling. I don't care if we don't like the Eagles or not. We was pulling for you to beat Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
We was pulling for that.
Yeah.
Because even though I don't care who I don't like Tom Brady more.
Fact. If you took a Pittsburgh poll and you say who's most hated, Tom Brady or Ray Lewis?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I mean, I agree with you.
Look,
you ask some mugs, they're like Ray Lewis is like,
dog. Tom Brady is hated so much. If you give Pittsburgh a poll of who do you hate more, Tom Brady or Jeffrey Dahmer, they are checking off Tom Brady.
I'm laughing because I agree. But well, he ain't eat my family.
But Tom Brady beat us in every AFC championship we was ever in.
They were like, Jeffrey ain't going to Permanis. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You have to give a Tom Brady a segment. I think there's only one thing that we hate worse than Tom Brady.
Belichick?
Skip Bayless.
Now you getting to the real.
Yeah. They might be on the same cusp.
Recency bias got me right now. Because of Skilp's recent like Shannon Sharp talked like his tongue's too big for his lips.
Man, I knew that dude had. I know everything there is to know about the 3 billion.
We say the 3 billion. It's like he stops talking, but his lips keep moving.
Yeah,
he's like He's like, and LeBron James the GOAT. His mom was like, "You gonna grow into that, baby? You gonna grow into that?" Like, I was gonna go like this.
If that nigga whistles, he'll blow anybody's clothes off. Blow somebody's clothes clean off. Like, man, if you don't get them big ass jumbo packages away from me, cuz.
So what do you think about Skip's his tweet and then his apology?
Skip Bayless was very insensitive, very inhumane. You know what I mean? I think he did it for ratings, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because there's not a human being in the world. I don't care. You could be a mass murderer, however it go. Didn't have a heart for what we seen on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And for you to put that, look, you could feel how you want to.
Right.
But some shit, keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear that. You could be ignorant. That's okay. But sometimes you remember how, you know what I'm saying, like you go somewhere and your parents be like, dress up in your nice suit and this, that. And then what do they say before you leave the crib?
Don't act a fool. Don't embarrass me. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody should tell you. And for real, I think that's why that's why Shannon Sharp didn't come on the show that day.
Yeah.
Because not because of what everybody else was saying.
Mhm.
It was because his own personal views, and from him being a football player and then, you know what I mean, putting himself on that field.
Yeah.
If he would have got in front of Skip Bayless right then and there, it would have been bad. So he had to sit down and really think about what his approach was going to be.
So did you see the episode the day after?
Yeah, I seen it.
And the beginning of that episode, how awkward it began.
Oh yeah,
like when Shannon Gabe was giving this monologue, and
Skip
interrupted him
and said, "I'm not taking my tweet down."
Right, and just like, you know, from there it was just, and to the point, even the host, what's her name, Jenny?
Jenny. Yeah.
She basically co-signed with Shannon,
Yeah,
like professionally. You know what I mean? Right. Now, and T.O. had a comment about that. T.O. When he tweeted about,
seen that.
He was talking about Skip's job. He said, "I think it should be fired." So you think he should be fired?
I'll never want to take a man away from his money, but also at the same point, I don't appreciate somebody not caring and being sensitive of one's struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially a life or death struggle. Like, that was real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This man dropped like a feather on national television. Like, it wasn't that.
That's a good way to describe it. Like you know, a rock is plunk, but
yeah,
it was like
he dropped like a feather.
That's a good way to describe it.
You know, bro, like, you see that stuff for yourself. We never seen this in the 7,500 years of football.
Yeah.
On any clip, we done seen people get hit. We done seen people get knocked out. We done seen people
broken legs, broken arms.
Yo, we see us Pittsburgh. We understand it because we seen Ryan Shazier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost lose his life on the field.
Mm-hmm. Had to get corded off. They continued the game. Yeah.
And but this man's heart stopped. They had to bring out a defibrillator, bro, in the middle of a field to bring his heart back. Then his heart stopped on the way to the emergency room, and then they had to revive him again. And for you to make that tweet saying, "But how?" Like, that's the main thing about Skip's tweet that got me pissed, was the "but how."
So it's funny how it read, right? Like, it's like at the end, it's like nothing else matters, right? So it's like at the end you put humanity, but at this top you start with some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you would have put nothing else matter besides this young man's life, how can he even consider doing this game, even though it's important? He just sort of restructured it, but he didn't. So now we're looking at like, dude, like the first thing you're going to put is about the game, and that is about the young man's life. That's what,
like, that's not a public role model. That's not a public figure that I would put in front of a camera if I was a major corporation. Because not only are you giving media, no doubt, you argue. You know what I'm saying? You have even disrespected your own co-host.
Yeah, we all seen that live TV.
Recently. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, like, that's like somebody getting in a rap, because I rap. And he does stuff for, you know what I mean, the community, and he mentors children, and he does therapy sessions. That's like somebody coming to tell us that never rapped in their life how to rap.
Yeah. I mean,
or somebody that never went to school, don't know nothing about the human mind and how it works, to teach you about therapy.
And critiquing. Like, you can't critique that without knowing
what it is.
But the thing is, though, he's been around the game a lot. Yeah. And he's probably seen way more than both you and I have seen.
I guarantee it.
Poor timing. I think it was selfish because he was basically trying to be clever.
Right.
Instead of saying, hey, nothing about the family, nothing about the players. Like, like, this didn't just affect the Buffalo Bills or the Cincinnati Bengals. What about players like Jordan Whitehead, who shared a defensive backfield with him, who plays for the Jets?
Right.
What about Kenny Pickett?
Yeah.
Who played with him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What about James Conner?
Yeah.
Like, so this goes beyond all that.
Here, let's go. Let's take it a step further. You don't know how it affected T. Higgins.
No. He's the one, if y'all didn't know, T. Higgins is the one that he tackled before that happened. And
it was a routine trying to get yards play.
Yeah.
It was routine. Everybody does it. Everybody, puts their shoulder down. He just hit his chest the right time at the wrong time, if you get what I mean.
Right.
So what do you think goes on in his head? And then he wakes up and sees that tweet.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He could have on his conscience, I murdered him. Even though he didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, it was an accident. No one could
just a psychological thought of you taking somebody's life, whether it was an accident or not. It's traumatizing.
Very.
You know what I mean?
Just being around it is traumatizing.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So for Skip to do that, I think 99.9% he should lose his job. Because he was insensitive to Damar. He was insensitive to the Bills organization. He was insensitive to T. Higgins and the Bengals situation, because regardless of any point, they have a brotherhood there.
Yeah, they do.
That's just like me with the battle rap thing. Yeah, we battle rap, but bro, like, we have a brotherhood. I done met great people out of battle rap.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I have connections. I battled E-Ness for making the band. Shout out to E-Ness. You know what I'm saying?
I was there too. That was a good battle.
Yeah, we battled. I beat him. But true or false?
Hey, true.
You know what I'm saying?
2-1. It was 2-1.
So you know what I mean? Like, I beat him, but also at the same point, I have a great connection with him and a great response to him now because we went through that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that man could get anything from me, pause, and you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's vice versa. I'm just saying it's a brother. When you're playing a competitive sport, no matter if it's NBA, NFL, NHL, when something drastic like that happens, everybody comes together because they go through the same struggle and the same pain together.
Right.
And for you to be part of that community, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro.
So now, right, you brought something up. Now he still has to be the face of Fox Sports 1.
Yeah.
And the fans, most of the fans, now there are some people that are ignorant out there that's ratting with him. I'm telling you, I see it.
Oh, yeah, I seen it too. That tweet got 126 million hits.
Jeez.
And that don't count everybody that is not on Twitter that's seen it.
Yeah.
That's on these blogs, that's on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. There is over 1 billion people that seen that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Clout chasing.
He has to now be trusted, but now the consumer has lost trust in him. But on a business level, the consumer now had lost trust in you. So does Fox Sports kind of like rat it out and hope people forget, how the news cycle goes to the next big thing, or cut ties? Me personally, I'm looking for a replacement.
There is people out there like Kyrie Irving, Kanye West, and a couple others making obscene tweets that's against what everybody else believes in.
Right.
Doesn't matter if it's right or it's wrong. It's what they believe in.
Yeah.
But these people are losing sponsorships.
Absolutely.
Millions of dollars.
Hey, yeah.
All over something they have said.
In Kanye's case, hundreds of millions of dollars.
So what makes you believe you're any better that you can't be stripped of all privileges also?
He's white. I said it. I said it. Chris Carter is no longer on Fox Sports 1 for stuff that he said. Because he was on First Things First. And it was not.
That's controversial, bro.
I said it.
I have no problem with white people. My wife is white. My kids are white. My mother is white. I have no problem with white people. But this is the main problem. You put out there black athletes that can damn near lose their life. And because somebody is white, they get a pass.
If Shannon Sharp said that, if Ryan Clark said that, if it was Molly, who's minority female, if Jalen Rose said that, Jalen Rose is gone. See what I'm saying? If Joy Taylor, shout out to Joy Taylor. You know what I'm saying? If she said that on Fox Sports 1, because minority female on there, she's holding her own for years. If she cool.
Right.
But what if Colin Cowherd said that? He's keeping his job.
All Colin Kaepernick had to do was take a knee.
Man, come on. They turned that into a whole anti-American smear campaign.
Five playoff appearances, 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Come on, he brought ratings.
Man, Eric Reed, who's still with him, is now he ain't even in the league no more. He can still play. Or at the time, he could have still played.
Hey, yo, bottom line is what we're trying to tell y'all about this. Shouldn't be nobody accepted to that rule. Y'all need to stop playing this race card to make things seem like it's okay, because it's not. You know what I mean? Just because somebody's white, you got to hold them accountable just like you hold the NFL players.
Everybody be holding the same standard.
Everybody need to be held to that same standard.
And that's, and you know what? And that's why people say racism doesn't exist. It does.
It does.
It does. You know what
like
I mean?
Hell, it does.
Like,
especially in business.
Especially in business.
Especially in business.
Guess what? My name, I'm getting, you know, if people don't see my face with my name, I'm Philip. I'm getting credit, okay? But Daniel,
I'm getting credit. I'm biblical.
Hey, yo. But Ramondre?
Denied. Yeah, you get this oodle and noodle packet. Altogether, yo, Skip Bayless, I think he needs to be fired. Yes.
Yeah.
Needs to get fired, or Shannon Sharp needs to just walk away.
Now, what if, because this is what they give the black commentators and athletes and leaders, they give them a chance to apologize and remove tweets and things like that. What if they offered Skip that opportunity to apologize to the consumers, to the public, that he then, you know, would you
damage is done.
Damage is done. Well, they're gonna replace him with Tom Brady.
Shannon Sharp would jump off a damn bridge.
They gonna replace Skip with Tom Brady if Brady retire.
Yo, don't say that.
If Brady retire, I guarantee you, Tom Brady getting that $50 million contract and talk this stuff. He gonna be across from Shannon or whoever else they picked. Hey, yo, I want Emmanuel Acho to be in that seat. Okay, that's my guy. I need him to be in that seat. I want him to have his own show. If y'all know anything about Emmanuel Acho, YouTube the homie, he's dope.
Get back to the football though, because enough about Skip Bayless. Jets. I hope something happens to your bloodstream.
Bloodstream?
I don't like them. Everybody else did their job, but you couldn't score one touchdown.
Not one touchdown, man. No, it was on purpose. It was on purpose.
You think so?
It was on purpose.
Okay, so
the fix was
expound.
In. I'm gonna expound for this, okay? They know I ran down Joe Flacco, right? You know, he left Pitt to go to Delaware, which is near New Jersey.
No.
He played for the Ravens, who don't like Pittsburgh.
That's a fact.
And then he gonna follow Le'Veon Bell to the Jets. Okay? The Jets have two quarterbacks that have been playing better than Joe Flacco all year on their staff in the quarterback room. Zach Wilson, who's not that good, and Mike White, who's better than them.
Yeah.
They could have played either one of those two, but they chose the worst one that don't like Pittsburgh, who left Pittsburgh and played against Pittsburgh to make sure Pittsburgh don't go to the playoffs. That's on purpose. I'm not reaching.
I hope Roach is climbing his nose and playing eggs. And he wake up with little bitty roaches in his nose.
Sneezing roach baby. I hope roach is procreating your colon. All the buttons on your polo shirts leave. and you just, your taco meat just out everywhere you go. I hope that.
I hope you get indentured crabs on your eyelids.
I hope you stub your little toe on every chair and couch you have in your house and everybody else's house. Like, that's the penance. Every time you walk in someone's house, you have your toe gonna get jammed at least twice.
I hope you hire a nigga to mount the TV on your wall and it falls on you every time you walk past it. I hate you after today. Like, I hate you. Like, you know what I mean?
Something like that.
I know who you can go get. Jets.
Mason Rudolph. I'm free.
Go get Jacoby Brissett, bro. and quit fucking around with avatars and shit.
You wait, hold up though. Hold up.
Hey yo, you know the pictures that you buy at Family Dollar with the family portrait already in
Oh,
there.
the pre-family? Yeah, yeah.
He looked like the man in that pre-family. Like he just raped his face.
he just got laid off. Like I'm out spouting for this picture from my car. Like kill me. Hey yo, Joe Flacco, you are about to lose your job. I'm gonna say that song from Matt Canada. You are about to lose your job.
Hey yo, man. Yeah, Matt Canada, you gotta go, bro. Like seriously, I think his contract is up too.
Now, well, yeah, because Steelers always give their assistants to your contracts.
Yeah.
So he was the first. Last year was his first year as coordinator. This year is second year. So they don't fire coordinators; they just don't renew their contract. Hey, he should be on an unemployment line type stuff.
But you know what? We do that to every OC but BA. Everybody but BA.
Wait, what's the one the head coach of the Chiefs that we got? The one that Ben didn't like, but we did good under him.
Todd Haley.
I didn't want him out. I wanted him to stay because we were doing good. I didn't care if crap what Ben wanted. Ben got sacked a lot.
Give it a step further. Steelers got rid of Todd Haley. They went to Cleveland and had their first winning season since
forever and a day.
Forever and a day. And the craziest part is they went to the playoffs with Todd Haley.
They did.
So could that have been Todd Haley doing that or Ben doing that? Because the next year Ben didn't do so good.
Well, under Todd Haley, Ben had his best statistical numbers.
Yep.
Under Haley. So that was, man, that was it. Like,
yeah, he dialed up plays.
So he had some good players, and and I just it's Kansas City, so they wasn't always the best. So when we got him, you know what I mean, we were like, all right, boom, he had our offense clicking.
Right.
Even with a bad O-line at certain times, our offense was still clicking.
Terrible O-line. But we always got away with it with defense. You know what I mean? Like Steelers is predominantly a defense squad for sure,
and a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
We can't downplay how much Ben has helped Todd Haley, Bruce Arians, and Randy Fichtner.
Yeah.
We can't.
Big Ben's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
hands down.
Yeah, he
hands
is.
Down.
So we can't downplay that. We give Matt Canada a lot of grief because with Ben, even though we said Ben was like not so mobile, I think this year kind of proved how inept Matt Canada was and what Ben had to deal with.
Yeah,
we thought it was Ben's fault for not being mobile last year.
It was
Matt Canada calling elementary type offenses.
Yeah.
The Farrah Tomlin clan, y'all were out here with pitchforks and tiki torches.
Yep.
Y'all was just Farrah Tomlin.
Yep.
Get y'all.
Yep. And then the Steelers came back and put suppositories in y'all ass.
Hey yo.
But this is the one thing that I am gonna say about the Steelers, and I am gonna say about Mike Tomlin and the rest of the organization. Stop making a winning season your quota.
Yeah.
I don't want to be known.
We want more.
You feel what I'm saying? As a fan, as a diehard black and gold, not black and yellow, a black and gold representative from this city.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to push higher. That's just like the reason why I love Kenny Pickett so much. And it's not because I'm Kenny Pickett biased, like he's the greatest thing since cooked bread. I'm not that.
Okay.
Look, what happens, he loves to compete. He wants to win.
Yes.
There's a lot.
I like that about him.
There is a gamer. Right. There is a lot of quarterbacks out there that just play for a paycheck.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell, like, you're Josh Allen, you're Patty Mahomes, you're Jalen Hurts. They want to compete.
Yeah.
These people throw 250, 300 a game.
Mm-hmm. Matt Stafford, a Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, like a Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, these are paycheck types. Dudes out there. Kyler Murray might. I think he a paycheck dude.
I think no. Prime example, Deshaun Watson.
He must be the money.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
highest paid quarterback ever.
Yeah.
with the most guaranteed
Guaranteed.
money ever. Deshaun Kelly.
Deshaun Kelly.
Like Kenny Pickett, his introduction
Yeah.
to the Steelers was "What's up, Steeler Nation? This is Kenny Pickett, a number 20 overall. I'm coming here to win Super Bowls. Let's get it."
Yeah.
I never hear no quarterback say that.
Geno Smith. When he got drafted by the Jets.
Who cares about Geno Smith?
I'm just saying, he said it. And it didn't work out.
Well, guess what? He ain't played for the Steelers.
You're right. He played for the garbage, New York pooped him out Jets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did get drafted by the Jets, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch ass, man.
That's what y'all get. Y'all drafted Mark Sanchez. You drafted Zach Wilson. You drafted Sam Donald. That's what y'all Geno Smith. That's what y'all get. Geno's doing good now. But then, forget y'all. That's what y'all get.
And that's why Le'Veon Bell stole all y'all money.
Got out like a fat. Hey, yo, he got paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As a running back.
And it barely played. Skirt. Gone. With Damar Hamlin's situation, right? How many years? Like 2 years in the league?
Yeah.
2 years?
Yep.
So him being in the league for 2 years, he doesn't qualify for the veteran, that little guaranteed stuff.
Right. You have to play for 5 years.
Like 3.5, I think it's 3.5 or something like that.
Something like that.
So do you think that they'll revisit having guaranteed NFL contracts?
No.
Why you say that?
Because NFL and the owners don't look at players like players. They look at them like employees. You know what I mean? There's a difference between a person and an employee. You feel what I'm saying? And somebody that you care about. You know what I'm saying? Understand, this is why quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, and all these people want guaranteed contracts because they don't know when that Damar Hamlin thing is going to happen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody be saying, oh, they're bitching and complaining. We're looking at it as for spectator sport.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're just looking at it because it's something to look at, and we take pride in the black and gold and whatever organization y'all are fans of. But the point of the fact being is the owners don't look at players like that.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can say something about my organization. They take care of you
because we know, we hear the stories and things like
that. Around town though, not what's in the media,
right? Of
people that people are friends with people, like, you know what I mean, and they all say the same thing.
And how the Rooneys take care of people, like, yo, they kept Ryan Shazier part of the team as long as possible.
Oh yeah,
as he was still on the roster.
Yeah, just to get a paycheck.
2 years after they let him keep his whole contract. They didn't cut it at all.
Yeah.
Yep. So like that's humane.
And the craziest part about it is, I ain't gonna say who said it, but he gets a stimulus, kind of like a stimulus package from Pittsburgh every 4 quarters.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I freaking love it.
Every 4 quarters.
I love it, yo. I love it. And that's what I want, right? I want them to have that Darryl Strawberry, not Darryl Strawberry, but Bobby Bonilla contract where he's still getting paid from the Mets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want them to have it. Like, hey, you know what? 5 years guaranteed. You know what? And there are 3. I had Alex Smith, right?
Yeah,
former quarterback for the 49ers and the Chiefs, and the last played with the Washington Redskins or football team. I don't know which one he played for last. Anywho, he had that horrific leg injury. Like, like, man, he had 20-something surgeries, etc. But it's like a 30 for 30 on it or whatever. But like, middle of his contract, boom, that happens. Something like that, he still should get paid the rest of his contract.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, so that's what I think Lamar Jackson's fighting for, right?
Yeah.
But now he took a chance. Lamar Jackson took a chance, and I don't blame him one bit for not playing the last few games, last 3-4 games. I have no complaints. But the way he plays, he said, I want guaranteed.
Yeah, because you know what he's showing. You know what he's showing the Ravens organization, and I know what he's doing. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that boy.
Oh, he was. Hey, yo, you see how healthy he was when we played him?
That's what I'm.
he was so healthy.
Wrong with that
He
boy.
was so healthy. He was over jumping. He did a little jump.
What he's basically saying is, okay, let's see what you can do in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because for real, if Lamar comes back in the playoffs, they might make a run.
They have look
very well can be.
He's that explosive. I think the two most explosive players in the league, Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, and I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson more explosive because he gets the ball in his hands more often.
Yeah. And that's the thing. He's showing the Ravens organization, okay, you want to win? Because football is about winning, correct?
It's about winning. Yeah.
Pay me what I want, or I'll go to Miami.
Nah. He said, pay me what I'm worth.
Facts. Because you are what you negotiate.
That's right.
See, that's a fact.
Hey, pay what you want ain't it? Nah, he's showing them how much he's worth.
And Ravens organization, first of all, fuck y'all. Lamar deserves that money, bro. 110%. Especially, he's still young. He's only 25, 26.
Yeah.
He has, well over probably a decade left.
Yeah.
Well over. And you mean to tell me you can't pay this man 5 to 6 years, $300 million guaranteed?
Listen, they're not willing to pay him to have a receiving core, let alone his paycheck.
That's crazy. Oh, that's okay. Keep losing. Let him go to Miami because that's where he's going to go. I'm telling you. Listen, they got a good running back. They got a great wide receiving core. They they even got a good enough defense where they could be a contender to the playoffs every year.
And they could put him in Tennessee.
Ooh.